You are going to listen to a professional photographer who owns Leica brand cameras and lenses, not one, not two, not three. You're gonna listen to someone experience with the Leica cameras in general and the company in general for customer service, from the brands they make or they own, from the cameras they make, from the lenses, from the quality, from the name, from the luxury. So you're gonna listen to someone a little bit, let's say, put it this way, in the industry, in the professional photography industry. And you can also relate to, if you love photography, you're an artist. This video is not like all these bullshit YouTubers, especially the one which is so annoying. When they hold the camera, they still make fun of it until today. The one, they just make cameras, reviews for their subscribers because they need to make a video, they need to make a traffic, they need to make something so they can generate all these views and numbers. So, and they talk about the camera the same way they talk about all other cameras. How can you relate to this person or kind of understand what he's coming from? And he's not a photographer. He just take a camera, he talk about it, and he just talk about it in the video. Where are you as a photographer? Where is your portfolio? Where is your work? Where is your profession? Talking about cameras is not a profession. It's a stupid thing to do. Any idiot in the world can just take cameras and talk about it. Any idiot. You don't need to be a genius. Leica SL3 came out. And everybody's talking about it like as they own anything almost from Leica. And believe me, the way they film, they take photos, all that thing, probably nothing to do with Leica, or they have any Leica brands to do with that. I'm not talking about this kind of like, you know, you just take your camera once in a while and you take a few shots and then you go to another brand and you do it. No, you're a totally typical Leica photographer. You hold a camera that you are related to, whether you're a professional or an artist or you work with this kind of a brand. Not to work for, but you work with it. As you own it, you work with it, right? You understand what is this camera all about, what is it capable, and all that jazz. This video is a lot of wisdom in it, a lot of knowledge, a lot of make sense, no bullshit, a lot of professional opinion, and you're talking or listening to a professional photographer, and someone owns not one, not two, not three Leica cameras, and you should at least maybe give it a little bit of like an effort to trust me. When whatever I'm gonna tell you out of like nothing in return. You know, it's better at least than the videos you listen to or you hear it, you know. These people are invited to look at the camera and talk about it, which is okay, but because they need new videos to put in your channel so they can be active in it. And all these people are actually watching these kind of videos are not even, half of them or 80% are not even photographers, or they cannot afford the brand, or they're just like there for entertainment. So, pointless. Leica SL3 came out after Leica SL, Leica SL2, Leica SL2S, and you have the Leica SL3. You have 4 cameras from the Leica SL generation. As a professional photographer, I wanted something fast. I want something a little bit versatile from my Leica S medium format. I wanted something a little bit can give me kind of like different vibe from my medium format, because I may do runways, I may do sport, I may do action, I may do like this kind of like, I don't want to say run and gun, but a little bit on the go without thinking too much, like the medium format. When I take my medium format, I always think ahead, what to do, who to shoot. Is it going to be a lot of motion or traffic? Or is it going to be, there is like a moving objects or subjects. So a lot of things to consider. I want something to take my mind off of that genre and say, I want something fast. I don't want to go to other brands. I want to stick with one brand. I like the quality of the Leica the S medium format. I want to stick with that genre. Leica M doesn't do anything to me. There was like the small cameras like the Leica TL and the CL. They are not really that, you know, they are great cameras, but they're still not out there as the other brands. I don't really want to go there. That's why I moved all the way to be loyal and professional with my Leica experience and journey. So Leica SL came out, and I did not buy it when it first came out. I bought it years later. Not because I want to test it, I want to see what's going on. It just, I was doing other things. I managed to do other things with my Leica S medium format. So it doesn't matter, S1, S2, S3, it doesn't matter. But the whole point is, because the camera doesn't matter at the end. In some certain way, right? I don't want to like inform you. It doesn't matter, but it does matter in a way. But for this kind of like, you know, actually shots or moving shots, I need something a little bit different. Then the SL came out. I liked it. I didn't know, should I invest in it? What should I do with my Leica S? Do I sell this, get that? I'm still in a Leica family. And then I got the SL. I went all the way. I made a test drive. I said like, okay, one lens, 24 to 90, that's it, nothing else. You can buy an adapter to put your Leica S medium format. You can put Leica M lenses, you can put the Leica R lenses, all that thing, right? TL. So you have a versatility from before, not from the SL forward beside the 24 to 90. So I went all the way in, I took it for a test drive, I shot with it a little bit something, I shot with it with my friend's event, and then I liked it. I said, this is a very classical camera anyway. It made me feel home when I had my Leica S medium format. The same background, like the backside, same buttons, 4 buttons, the customizable. So you have 4 buttons and you have additional customizable 4 buttons. So you can customize it with a one click or click and hold. So you have 8 functions in one, like in the whole 4 buttons, and you have, I think, 1 on the top, and then that's it, very much about it, not too much. Anyway, minimalistic, because all you need is actually few things to just focus on your shot and shoot it, and that's it. SL made me like a different person. How I look at things, how I want to photo shoot, and how to do things in my whole world in photography. Other brands, they did this kind of like, I need to get the job done. This one makes me more thinking what to do. And don't forget, the Leica SL, it's not really complicated also button-wise and function-wise and all that thing. It's very also minimalistic, like the Leica S. This is why I love it. The design, it's very, very original. SL2 came out. Now, I understand, like I wanna be in the game of like we having a series of cameras. So they made more megapixels with the SL2. They made better, like I don't wanna say better, but I wanna say different quality of video, higher. And then they tweaked a little bit here and there. They changed the interface from the back of the screen, on the camera itself. I tried it. I shot with it, and one of my models, we made a full session with it. So I need to see, do I need to buy one next to my Leica SL, which I love so much, or what's going on? I did not see that much of a difference. So I said like, why I need to buy Leica SL2, put it next to my Leica SL, and they both doing the same job. Even I would like to have another body. It won't hurt, because in the future I'm gonna buy a different lens, because it's all about the lenses and how you look at how you look at things. So this is also most important to understand. Leica SL2, we skip it. Leica SL2S came along. They took everything from the Leica SL and they put it all the way to the SL2S with a little bit of spice. So they skipped everything inside the SL2, and SL2S have the little bit of spice of SL. 24 megapixels, all that thing. So we are not going with the higher megapixels, and we're not doing all the extra stuff. They focus a little bit more on the video. SL do amazing video and still are, and I'm gonna make really great videos about how to do amazing video with the Leica SL no matter what. SL2 made videos, but really problematic kind of weird factor going on. The quality of the video with the Leica, it's sick. When I say sick, I say it's amazing. Because of the optics, this is what people still don't understand. It's not about the body, it's about the lens, what the sensor sees and how to process it and how you see it. Raw, ready to go, MP3, MP9, MP million, it doesn't matter. The optics give this kind of amazing look. I don't know. So when I say I don't know, I'm speechless. So, like SL2S, it's out of the option because it's and my Leica SL is still better looking and still doing the same thing as what is doing the SL2 and the SL2S. So, what do I do? Why do I need to buy just like the same camera with just maybe a little bit more expensive, or maybe just like, it's like, I'll just buy lenses and I'll see what's going on really. Like short, like story, like, you know, just to make the whole story short, I bought another Leica SL. I found one brand new and I bought it. And now I have two Leica SL. The color is amazing. It gives me exactly what I want. The focus is amazing. You click on the focus, it focuses, you take the shot. That's it. That's all you need. This is called photography. Okay? Let's put it like into perspective. ISO is amazing. The noise is amazing. If I don't want noise, you make a high ISO. You can, if you are a professional photographer, that's why you're buying these kind of lens cameras, you need to know what to do. If you don't know what to do, you are not a professional photographer, you are not a photographer, you're just someone crazy, whining and mining and crying all the time, and maybe we skip talking to you. If you are a professional photographer, these kind of cameras are aimed to you. You can put your Leica M and you can do manual focus. Everything Leica makes about the focus system applies 0. So I don't want to say all the hard work is gone, but it's gone. So where we go? We go back to square one. Photography, it's all about 3 basics only, which is, the shutter, ISO, and your aperture. Leica SL3 came out today. The camera have the originality of the Leica SL, which I own, and I'm happy and I'm proud of having two. So it's like I'm a proud guy, look at my Leica original Leica SL, that the first one they made. It's actually copy paste, copy paste, copy paste. It have this like you can articulate the screen, right? So okay, I never use this kind of a thing. Maybe once in a while, but it's not a must. So is it necessary? No. Megapixels are like 60 megapixels. In my Leica S, I don't even use whatever the S1, S2, S3. I don't use this much megapixels. I still shrink it down. You still shrink it down. You still, until today. You still have an option with the Leica SL2. You can have an option to put like lower megapixels, right? Now with the SL3, you can make lower megapixels. So why we have the 60 megapixel to use it once in a while? Most important thing I want to say, I am not here against the company. I'm not here to ruin your decision. In the opposite, I'm gonna make you really, maybe I'll give you the final decision what to do, or maybe you say, yes, thank you for making it up for me. So hear me out. I am not here to ruin sales. I'm not here to say, no, don't buy the Leica SL3 or whatever, or don't. If you like the Leica and you have really good optics, Leica optics, not other L-mount optics, not one with the crazy adapter and you try to manage anything, any lens to go through the sensor. No, if you have real Leica SL optics and you have SL body and you are not doing really well with it because you think technology is the best thing to do than photography, go buy it. If you have Leica SL2 and you think there is flaws in it and you don't really want to buy the Leica SL2S because you think you are downgrading, go and buy the Leica SL3 because you will feel home between the Leica SL2S, Leica SL2 and the Leica SL3, beside the small physique changes. If you don't own any Leica SL and all of a sudden you want to go into it, buy the Leica SL3. Why not? It's the same price of all of them, in a way. But don't forget to invest in the lenses. The lenses are your best friends. If you don't have really good lenses, forget about the whole thing. Leica SL. Beautiful camera. With the grip, of course. I invest a lot in the lens. This is the 50 lens, the Leica SL 50 lens, the first one they made specially for the Leica SL. Look at the beautiful design of the Leica SL. You don't have this anymore. Now you have play button, you have this, you have that. They change it, now you start having pieces up and down. The body looks a little bit different. They put a dial here. So we're becoming, I don't know what to say, to be honest. I don't know what we're becoming now today. It's becoming kind of a race. I have beautiful Leica SL. You saw my Leica SL. Look at this print. It's amazing. I just print it right now. Don't forget, I promised to print more. And this is just for you to demonstrate. Do you know from which camera is this? Now you're going to say, yeah, it's from your Leica SL. What lens did you use? This is my friend. It's not from the Leica SL. Now, I wanted to trick you. I wanted to say, look at my Leica SLs, look at the print. Now automatically you're gonna think, oh, it's amazing print, clarity, everything is amazing. Dynamic range and all that jazz, right? I'm gonna say it, which camera? It's from the Leica SL2, it's from the Leica S2. This is a medium format sensor. And it was the 70 lens, also Leica. So S2 medium format, S2P medium format, 70 millimeter lens from that print. So the question to you is, does camera matter in this case? No. No matter how many cameras we have today, it doesn't matter. Look at this print, it's amazing. I can show you more. I will show you more. I can't wait for me to make prints to show you a lot about what I do. And name you each camera and you will start really freaking out because you think it's just one system camera. But when you see all these cameras and what they are capable of, you will see like, it's not about the camera anymore. Why is it too late for me to think this way? It's about the photographer. It's about the lens he put in front of the camera on the sensor. So he knows how to take the photo and how he wants it and the whole thing, the whole combination. So until today, I did not go with the trend to buy all the time new cameras. I would love to support the company. I would love to show them I'm buying your stuff. I'm buying lenses. I'm buying lenses, I'm buying more accessories, I'm buying different stuff. I'm still like a photographer, which I own their cameras and I bought them. So when I say that, I'm not against the company. I'm not bullshitting people with the stupid reviews like YouTubers doing with each company, each press conference they attend to. Believe me, these people, whoever they are, they're gonna go to another camera, another conference with another camera. They're gonna say the same exact thing, and they're gonna make fun of it anyway if they didn't like it, and that's it. It's a joke. It's disrespectful for us to spend so much money on luxury items, and we see losers doing it for their crappy subscribers, and they're not even photographers. So who am I to say these things? I'm not the owner of the company, but you know. And this won't even make sales to them anyway. I remember one time they made a report about they invest so much money to advertise for influencer, and they spend I think 10K or 20K for one ad, and he said it will generate crazy, and he have millions, millions, like millions of viewers and clicks or whatever. They got $200 from the 10K they spent. Probably it was maybe for one person. So if I'm serious about to buy a camera, if I know what I want, I'll go and buy it. I'm serious about buying the Leica SL when not first came out. After a few years when it was out, I decided to buy it. Because I'm serious and I know what this camera is capable of, and I know I don't have to go all the time after numbers. I went to look for another one and I paid full price as a brand new one. So where does it leave you with this amazing Leica SL3 review, which you thought it's all about numbers and ISO and megapixels? No, it's about logic. Especially when it comes to a luxury camera that Leica makes all the time. I'm sure Leica SL is great. Will I try it out? Of course. I just can go to the Leica store and I'm gonna try. I will try it out. I will put a really good lens from what I think it's proper for my work, and I'm gonna shoot editorials with it, and I'm gonna shoot video with it. And believe me, you will see it in my channel. So I'm gonna try it out. I'm gonna put it not to the test, but I want to see the outcome from it. I will go all the way to 60. Why not? Test 60, let's use 60. And then we'll shrink it down later. So let's do the maximum stuff with it. Will it make me change my mind to go from the Leica SL to the Leica SL3? I doubt. Because if I'm happy with how the focal length is making my photo look like, my subject look like, the background, the compression, the colors, that's all I care about. The camera is just helping the lens to make a decision. So this is not a video like all these crappy ones they make all the time, the same review after review after review, because these people are making these videos for people with low IQ. I don't want to say idiots, but unfortunately I have to say that. And when a photographer, especially he's a professional photographer, he's an artist, he owns Leica cameras. I don't want to say keep one or two or three, but he owns one camera and he works with it like crazy. You should relate to these kind of photographers or people. Not someone doesn't even own something decent from this camera, from this company. And the print I showed you, that you might thought for a second it's maybe from the Leica SL that I have, it came from the Leica S2P medium format sensor. Where does it leave you? If you wanted to buy a new camera and you don't have anything from Leica, go and buy the latest and greatest, which is the Leica SL3. If you like the look of it, no problem. Don't forget to buy great lenses from Leica for you to enjoy the Leica SL3. If you buy any Leica L-mount, any L-mount lenses just for the sake of putting it on this kind of a body, then you're making this camera look like any normal camera that you can just buy for less price, and it doesn't make a difference anyway to you because you don't even understand photography. If you are from Leica SL2 and you would like to have another body, but you don't want the Leica SL2 for some reason, to buy another one, you can absolutely go with the Leica SL3, and I'm sure you're gonna feel home with the kind of large files of what the Leica SL2 usually makes from video and from photos, because their files are really large. Again, it's all about if you like this kind of look of camera. If you use this kind of like, you know, the screen, do you really do all this kind of stuff with the camera? I doubt. People ask for water resistance and dust resistance. It's like, I feel like everybody's taking their Leica and going to a war, or they're going to exactly all the way to Alaska. Just relax about it. It's a camera. Just, you do your shots under okay circumstances. You're not gonna photo shoot something in the middle of like, you know, crazy situations. How can you even manage to do that? Like, you will be exhausted probably. People ask for like, what, you want to swim with the, what do you think it is? It's an action camera. Just stop demanding for so many things. Splashes here and there. If it rains a little bit, it's here and there, it's okay. You need to protect your gear anyway. You cannot just like let it rain, like put your camera naked out there and say, oh, it's okay, don't worry about it. The company said it's waterproof. Just don't do these stupid things. Just don't do it. You don't need to demand it, so you do it, so you ruin it, and then you complain about it and you cry. Don't do these things. Like SL3. Higher ISO, higher this, higher that. Professional photographers, they know what I'm talking about. Sometimes it doesn't matter. It's all about what you do. It's all about how you do it. I'm working with the Leica SL for years, and I cannot really know what's the shutter count is. But I know the shutter sounds a little bit different than the other shutter from the Leica SL that I got. So I know it's been like, you know, really doing really great job, and touch wood, it's amazing camera. And the problem also is with people when they start demanding so much from cameras, and when they sit in front of their eyes, the first thing they say, you know what? Nah. When people say, nah, these are the one shouldn't be in the whole genre of what the hell is going on and why you all guys always complain about it and all that thing. You may see amazing photos from the Leica SL3 here and there, but you're also gonna see amazing photos, which it happened before the Leica SL3, from the Leica SL2 and the Leica SL2S and the Leica SL. When you saw the photos, what did you say? It's an amazing photo. Now, if you put Leica SL, Leica SL2, Leica SL2S and Leica SL3 all together in one, like, really nice frame, and you say like, it's Leica SL family, what people gonna say? Oh, I love this picture better? No. Oh, I love this picture and this picture, but I think this picture is the Leica SL3. This is the best one. This doesn't work this way, because you will never know and you will never guess. And believe me, I'll bet anything you want in your whole life, if you will guess, if I put you Leica SL, SL2, SL2S, SL3, if I put all of those three next to each other and you guess exactly which one is which, I will give you my life. Good luck with that. So, this is my Leica SL3 review. Professional, logical, wise, and it gives you a really good advice to buy lenses. If you have the Leica SL3, it's not aimed for someone like have a Leica SL2 and you have to go and sell it, so you have to go and buy the Leica SL3. You have to understand this kind of a philosophy also. This is a company, not the one you keep buying and selling. Look at how many people own M cameras. People have like 3 or 4 just hanging around in the table. It's like, you know, they're making a little bit of a casino. It's like, why you don't sell your Leica, I don't know, 9 to get the 10? Why don't you sell your 10 to get the 11? You know, very little people do that anyway, but a lot of people don't do that. It's like, man, I love this camera, I would never sell it. This is the first thing they say. But why? It's like, oh, it's precious for me, or this is the first camera I bought, or this is amazing, something special about it. So how can you convince someone have the Leica M9 and he's cherishing it so much to go and buy the Leica M12? He will never do it. He will buy the Leica M12 next to it. So it's not like, you know, how this is like, it's not like aimed, like this is not like how it aims to be. Like you're gonna sell something to buy something. The Leica SL family system in general is not like the M, it's not like the Q. It's a different genre kind of camera for different people. And I said it years ago, check it out in my channel. I said that the Leica SL, is it for professionals or not? Yeah, Leica in the beginning, they tried to make it for amateur / people with art vision. But I don't want to say it didn't work. It worked because everybody put the Leica M in it, right? But the Leica SL3, you cannot put your Leica M in it. You can, but why you can't do it in a way? You will kill most of the features that built automatically to work with the Leica SL lenses. So once you put the adapter, everything have to be manual with the lens. And the lens, how is it gonna work exactly? So you need to make a wise decision. Don't be all that, you know, oh my God, excited. You saw like a picture of a bird, of a red bird on somewhere posted, and you're gonna say like, wow, look at the Leica SL3, it's amazing. Okay, but like 2 weeks ago, someone also shot amazing things with the Leica SL2, and you said amazing and it's crazy, this is the best camera in the world. Where do we draw the lines? It's in the head. So I want Leica to do well because I still want to be part of their Leica camera family that I own and I love so much. I still want to buy their lenses. I'm buying stuff from them. I just ordered something. This is for another video, a surprise, let's put it this way. So I just ordered this and I want to talk about it and why did I buy it. So I want to do them well. I want them to do well, but at least let them elaborate about things in a make sense way, not in a stupid jokey way with all these YouTubers and whatever, and they make fun of it, or they make fun of the review itself, how they talk and how they behave. Taking pictures of trees and leaves and whatever, or like a model, like for 5 minutes, doesn't cut it. You need to put all things together, and then you understand this is photography, this is how it works, and this is how you build your system around it. Whether if you want to buy the Leica SL, and you can look for it, and you can get it. You like SL2, you can also get it. Don't forget, they make the Leica SL2 new, like the silver version. It's a great camera. It's a really nice camera. Looking camera from the front. I hate the back. So you can see, I stick with the original philosophy. I stick with the original thing, not because I'm against anything else. No. I bought their lenses. I went to Leica, put full price, no problem, no coffee, no nothing. Full price, whatever they named on the tag, 1% discount. So no. So you can see, I'm paying full price for everything from Leica. So I'm not against anybody. I go with my own self there. I buy things, I'm happy, and I love it, and I'm proud of it. And I use it. So, but I don't need to go after every single thing counts to me, to me. It doesn't work this way. And people now, they're gonna make a lot of fuss about it, especially the people who are amateurs, stupid, low IQ, they don't even know anything about photography. But this video is exactly aiming for like people like you and me, know how to do photography, they know how to use their gear, and they're exactly logical about what makes sense. I showed you my Leica SL, and I showed you a photo I printed right now, and they are from totally different cameras, from the same brand, So what matters? What you wanted to do and how you want to do it, and are you convinced enough your camera will deliver this kind of quality? And this is how you become a really great photographer, mastering your photography. Speaking of Leica SL3, I made Leica Club. It's an amazing group on Facebook. I will just leave you a link for you just to click right away. We have everybody from Leica SL2, SL1, SL0, CL, S, Q, Q2, CL, TL, Sofrot, all Deluxe, all Leica under one family, one group. It's called the Leica Club. Please join us. We almost have like what now? 13,000. It's a lot, but it's amazing. So you can share your Leica SL, whatever that is, pictures. You can show how amazing your Leica SL pictures can do, or what can it do. So when people put the Leica SL first version, it's like, wow, it's amazing photo. And when someone else put like the Leica SL2 photo there, it's like, man, it's amazing. So people also understand people are the amazing ones who are taking these kind of photos, not the camera. The camera helps, but at the end we see amazing results, and this is what matters. And even soon you're gonna see people putting Leica SL3 in our club, and they're gonna say it's amazing. And yes, it will be amazing as long as you put the whole combination together and you enjoy it and you give us a great output. This is the whole thing matters. And please check my real work as a professional photographer who's talking and reviewing camera without holding it in his hand. I'm reviewing cameras because when you are a professional photographer, you know what to do, my friend. No matter what comes, whatever what goes, you know how to talk about things. And this is when I say, trust me, because I can prove it and back it up with my work. Please have a look at ramseyspencer.com, expertotv.com, ramsino.com. And if you like to follow me, well, you don't have to follow, I'm sorry again. But if you would like to have a look about what I do backstages, where do I go all over the world, you can have a look at my social media at Ramsey Spencer. And that's pretty much about it. It's very interesting. Don't forget, we came from photography, it's all about film generation. With the film generation, it was all about three things. That's the hardcore photography. It was only about the film and the ISO, shutter speed, and aperture. And God be with you with your photo shoot with that camera. Today, we have all these bells and whistles and all that jazz. It's amazing. I said it in one video, you never use 100% of all the features in a camera. So use whatever you can if it helps you in the scene and call it a day. But you don't need all these kind of features that you don't even use. So it's all about you at the end. Camera helps. Lens, it's the priority to get the quality. The camera communicates with the lens and the mind. So you will have your photo on a memory card. So you can insert it, edit it, and print it. And this is photography all about. So understand what you want and then you go and buy it. But you don't demand things that you hardly will ever use for the sake of demanding. And at the end, believe me, you're not the winner. Someone else just, play the game. And don't listen to stupid YouTubers. I'm sorry to say the stupid thing, but when I Google it and I Wikipedia what stupid mean, this means it's the opposite of smart people. So they have to call smart stupid. Makes sense. Like SL3, very different review. And it's a very long review as you see. Is it worth it? I think so. Do I need to hold the camera and show you the menu and do this and do that? You can go yourself to the Leica store and do that yourself. I don't need to do that. I'm not a stupid YouTuber like everybody else. I can tell you about the camera. You can go to the Leica store and see it yourself. From there, you can make a decision based on the information I give you, the logical point of view I give you. And this is where I push you to make a right decision. But holding a camera and making fun of my scene and making fun of my way of talking of everything, just to tell you this is ISO, oh this is this, and look at the screen and do this and do that, this is for the stupid people. But for the wise people like you and I, and you spend thousands and thousands of euros or whatever dollars on good cameras, you need to listen maybe to someone make sense, logical, and all that thing. Long video, yes. Logical, educational, professional, you'll be the judge. I'll catch you in the next video. Ciao, ciao.